Good morning, I'm Clinton Griffiths. A strike at East and Gulf Coast ports appears to have been averted. The International Longshoremen's Association Union and the U.S. Maritime Alliance of Ports and Shipping Companies announcing they had reached a tentative agreement for a 6-year contract. The two sides had been facing a January 15th deadline. Ag Day's Michelle Rook joins me. Michelle, ag groups are breathing a sigh of relief right now.
That's right, Clinton. The verbal deal must still be ratified by employers and the members of the International Longshoremen's Association. However, the agreement was finalized ahead of the January 15th deadline, averting a potential strike that could have disrupted major U.S. ports and cost U.S. farmers and ranchers an estimated $1.4 billion a week. A finalized agreement with the longshoresmen at the East and Gulf Coast ports is great news for agriculture, especially the meat industry, as exports of chilled and frozen meat are shipped via refrigerated containers.
With the level of exports, on the pork side, 45% of the waterborne exports are going through the East Coast and Gulf, and about 30% of the beef, of which on the beef side, some of the higher value chilled business is going through there. So obviously any snafu in supply chain is a problem.
Hallstrom says the reliability of exports is also a cornerstone for expanding U.S. trade, so the deal was key.
I'm very appreciative that the two sides were able to come together on a full contract. And very appreciative of the fact that there will be no disruption and we can continue to focus on the business. And as we all know, the business has been growing and has a lot of potential growth in the future.
The U.S. livestock industry cannot be harmed without hurting soybean and grain farmers, but a strike could have also impacted soybeans, soybean meal, and other ag product exports. In 2023, 5.8 million metric tons of soybeans were shipped via containers, and half of it was through those ports.
Our bulk exports would not have been impacted by a strike or a lockout. But what would be impacted are containerized exports of soybeans or other agricultural products. And looking at about 5 to 6% of total U.S. soybean exports occur via containers from those potentially impacted ports, again, along the East Coast and along the Gulf Coast.
So he says a labor deal was in the best interest of American farmers. Details of the agreement won't be known until the ratification vote occurs, but it seems the contentious issues surrounding automation and technology were resolved. I'm Michelle Rook reporting for Ag Day.